Dame, you might want to check this out.
What is it?
According to this, blue whales may no longer be the biggest animal to have ever lived.
What? No!
Hi everybody, I'm Animal Boy, and welcome to Amazing Animal News, the show that brings you happy news about animals. Whales are big. In fact, the blue whale is the biggest animal to have ever lived, weighing in at 190 tons and getting up to 110 feet long. However, Old Blue's throne may be in trouble, since some scientists in Peru have just discovered an extinct species of basilosaur that may have been the biggest animal to have ever lived on the face of the earth. Purucidus colossus, or P. colossus for short, was an ancient whale that lived in Peru roughly 37 million years ago. And, as you can tell by this picture right here, it was very, very big boned. And that's the only time this excuse actually makes sense, because P. colossus had the biggest bones of any animal to have ever been known to have bones. It's so dense, some scientists even thought they were rocks, but nope. Those are bones. The creature exhibited an extreme case of what scientists call pachysteosclerosis. Big word time. Essentially, it means the animal had very thickened and dense bones that helped it stay buoyant in shallow waters. The only animals alive today that exhibit these extreme densened bones are of the order Sirenia, or as I like to call it, the manatee. It's the manatee order. While manatees and dugongs only experience these thickened bones in their ribs, P. colossus has so far exhibited these bones throughout their entire body, at least all that's been excavated. Using existing skeleton mass to body mass ratios of both Sirenias and cetaceans, or the whale family, scientists have determined that P. colossus weighed anywhere from 85 tons to 340 tons. That's 1.7 times more than the maximum amount of weight for a blue whale. For more on this, we go to Mr. Monster and Mookey.
Metric system! Imperial system! Metric system! We're on. Sorry, Animal Boy, we can't talk about your dino whale right now. Mookey here wants to use the metric system. Yes, you know why? Because it's a smart system. It makes all the sense. It's the system of scientists, smart people. Hey, if you want to have graham crackers with the king and queen, you can do that in your own time. Right now, we use the imperial system.
While I enjoy a good measurement system argument as much as the next guy, would you stop arguing about systems of measurement for 5 minutes, please?
Not until we use the proper measurement system. Metric. Oh, and what if we don't? Are you gonna put me in your meter? 'Cause you got no yard!
Stop talking. I have a solution which will solve all of our problems. I've invented a new measurement system, one based around Purucidus colossus.
Okay, how does that work?
According to the internet, Purucidus colossus was around 60 feet long. Taking the average of the weights Animal Boy said equates to 212.5 tons. Therefore, one Purucidus colossus is equal to 60 feet in length and 212.5 tons, or 468,482.3 pounds.
I like how you gave those measurements for Purucidus colossus using the imperial system. I think I like this system. I don't know. It seems a little impractical. Yeah, you may be right.
Perhaps.
Yeah, the name's too long. What? Purucidus colossus is way too much of a mouthful to ever be properly used. Let's call it a Skrunk.
Skrunks, I love it. That makes all the difference.
No, it does not.
Mookey, how much do you weigh?
What?
Mookey, we need to know this for science.
Fine. 20 pounds and I'm on a diet. So, how much is that in Skrunks?
Mookie weighs 0.000042691 Skrunks.
That doesn't make any sense.
True. Looking at you, I would have taken you for at least 0.00043 or 0.0004 Skrunk. Skrunk.
No, that's not what I mean. It doesn't make sense. Of course it doesn't make sense. We ain't selling it.
He'll be okay.
Yeah. Well, Skrunks is the new measurement. Back to you, animal boy.
Huh. Guess we're measuring in skrunks now. Why not? I've always been cautious to cover ancient animals on this channel. Don't get me wrong, I love paleontology. Heck, my entire personality up to the age of 6 was just dinosaur. However, we have to remember that most of paleontology is a lot of educated guesswork. It's not like zoology where you can just go outside and see, I see that deer is eating grass. Yes, it must like to eat grass then, how beautiful. Or perform definitive test results in a lab and conclude, why yes, this rabbit weighs 0.000461 skrunks because we have the actual rabbit here and we have the actual scale here, so that is the scientific proof of how much a rabbit weighs. Paleontology brings about a lot of theoretical guesswork that may not actually be true for the animal. Paleontology involves taking what we know about animals today and applying that to animals in the past. That's how we know T-Rexes were meat eaters and Brachiosauruses were herbivores, because we got teeth today from meat eaters and teeth today from herbivores, and they're somewhat similar. What I'm trying to say is, always be somewhat skeptical of paleontology news, because we don't know for sure how the animal looked or how it may have acted, when all we really have is a skeleton. Not to say it's completely wrong, but just keep your skeptical cap on. So far, Parusidus colossus has only been excavated from the tail to the ribs, so we'll keep you updated here in Puppetaria on when they get to the head and how the head looks, and see if it's as tiny as the picture suggests. Have a good day, and remember folks, if someone asks you how much you weigh, just give it to them in skrunks. It'll seem smart, and they won't actually know how much you weigh. See ya!